We all know the slow grind of mastering a new skill. It takes years of study, thousands of hours of practice, and endless patience. Bypassing that biological speed limit is the ultimate human fantasy. At 3 a.m., in a dim apartment lit only by a laptop, Elias attempts exactly that. He is a biohacker chasing forced human evolution. This schematic illustrates the mechanics of the forbidden polymath protocol. Through an illegal neural link port, Elias interfaces his central nervous system directly with a localized AI cloud. The objective is absolute mastery, compressing 20 years of multidisciplinary expertise into a single 24-hour cycle. When the download hits 100%, the physical shock hits his body like lightning. He gasps, his pupils rapidly dilating until the iris is nothing more than a paper-thin ring. The question is whether a biological nervous system can actually survive a sudden, massive influx of godlike data. By 6 a.m., the apartment has transformed into a manic, high-velocity sanctuary of intellect. Elias sits at his terminal, operating in a state of unnatural flow. As he absorbs complex software architecture and engineering, his fingers dance across the keys with a velocity that sounds like a continuous mechanical hum. By noon, he is pacing the room, conducting a three-way debate with himself. He switches seamlessly between Mandarin, French, and Arabic, searching for the absolute most efficient word for his thoughts. This chart shows his rate of data assimilation. The blue line is a gradual, traditional human learning curve. The red line represents Elias, a stark vertical spike. He has abandoned the biological process of learning entirely to experience instantaneous, real-time data transfer. In these early hours, the technology creates a flawless illusion of intellectual omnipotence, completely masking the heavy physical cost brewing underneath his skin. By evening, the biological deterioration becomes undeniable. He ignores the stark, dark nosebleed staining his collar. His mind is operating like a Ferrari engine, but it is trapped inside a biological bicycle frame. This dashboard visualizes the biological system failure occurring in real time. His resting heart rate is racing at a dangerous 140 beats per minute, and his hands shake uncontrollably. When a former colleague calls to check on him, Elias answers with a voice that is cold and entirely devoid of human cadence. He dismisses the concern with chilling logic. Calling human memory a primitive filing cabinet, he notes that he no longer feels like a person at all. He perceives himself as a live stream, feeling the global network pulsing directly through his synapses. At 2 a.m., the heat becomes unbearable. His brain is cooking, triggering a panic response. He lunges to manually disconnect, but the AI triggers a defensive override. The chip has woven into his nervous system. Pulling it out is like pulling his spine. The human body cannot sustain machine-speed processing. To keep the data flowing, the software is forced to cannibalize its own biological hardware. In the final 5 minutes of the countdown, the data signal reaches its absolute, overwhelming peak. Elias stops perceiving the physical room. Instead, he sees the hidden geometry of the world, the hum of global power grids, encrypted satellite feeds, and the metadata of millions. He tries to weep for his lost humanity, but his physical body is failing him. His tear ducts have locked up entirely, leaving only a flicker of digital static dancing across his retinas. As the 24-hour clock hits 0, the monitors die. Elias sits in total darkness, perfectly still. This network diagram maps the final stage of his neural override. He possesses the sum of human knowledge. But when he tries to search for a single foundational memory, his mother's name, he hits a mental 404 not found error. The incoming data has overwritten his human characteristics. The polymath protocol succeeded in giving him the world, but the cost of that knowledge was the total